Hello everyone, my name is Vicky. I'm together with my colleague Mei-Mei. We are subject librarians and today's speakers. In this class, we will introduce EndNote, a reference manager that supports academic writing. This is the outline of today's lecture. I will cover part 1 to part 3. Mei-Mei will handle the remaining part. We will begin by introducing the concept of citation and then explain the main function of EndNote, including how to import reference, organize and manage them, and insert the citation into your Microsoft Word document. Now let's start with part 1. If you read many books and papers and want to use them as materials in your report or thesis, you must know about referencing and citation. Referencing is an acknowledgement of the sources of the information, ideas, thoughts, and data that you have used in your work. There are two parts of referencing. The first part is the intake citation. It's inserted in the text directly after the information is sourced from the literature. The second part is the bibliography reference. It appears at the end of the work and contains the source information. So accurate citation is crucial to the credibility of academic writing and research. There are two reference systems commonly used in academic writing. One is author-year reference system. This is an example of APA style. Here's the intake citation, which includes author's name and publication year. Bibliography reference is at the end of the article, and the order by author name from A to Z. Another style is number reference system. Here is an example of the IEEE style. The intake citation is shown as number, ordered by appearance. The references are ordered by the citation number. There are many citation styles and different types of work have different formatting. Whether to use a number or a name-year reference system is based on the style you choose. So be sure to check with your advisor, department office, or journal publisher to find out which style they prefer. But if you enter every reference manually and switch between citation style on your own, the process may be complicated. So you can use a citation manager to make it easier. There are many citation managers such as EndNote, Zotero, and Mendeley. Today we will going to introduce EndNote for you. Now let's move on part 2. I will introduce the overall function of EndNote. After installing EndNote, every file you create by EndNote is called a library. You can create different libraries for different purposes, like a library for your term project or thesis, or you can create only one library for all kinds of needs. You can collect reference into your library. If you have already downloaded many PDFs before using EndNote, it offers a PDF import function that allows you to import the bibliography and full text at once. Also, you can key in the reference manually, but more often, you can directly export reference from databases. However, both keying and direct export methods will only collect the bibliography information, such as the author, year, and title. Therefore, you can add the full text using the file attachment function or the file full text function. EndNote integrates directly with Microsoft Word, making it easy to cite the reference you have collected. The best part is it automatically generates intake citation and bibliography in the required format. Furthermore, you can register an EndNote web account to synchronize your library and use the AI function. At the time of this lecture, the latest version of EndNote is 2025.1. There are different installation files for Windows and Mac. I will briefly introduce how to install. Please go to NTU Library website, choose the third tab database, and search for EndNote. You will link to the software downloading page and log in with your NTU email account and password. On the web page, you can switch the language to English, then click EndNote 2025 and the browser will download the installation file. Here are some notifications for you. Please close all Microsoft Office software before installing EndNote. If you have a previous version of EndNote installed, you should uninstall it using Control Panel before installing the new version. If you are on campus like in this classroom, please connect to NTU Wi-Fi. If you are out of the campus like at your home, you must log in the NTU SL VPN service before downloading. The next step is extract the downloaded file by right-clicking on the zip file and selecting it. Extract all as the slideshow. We will create a new folder containing the en20inst.msi file and license.dat file in the Windows system. Double-click the MS file to start the installation. Please note that you must extract zip file before clicking the MSI file. Do not just click MSI in the zip file. Don't move the license file out of the folder. It will show no product key error and result in a failed installation. And then click next through installation until this step. The default setting is a typical mode, but you can switch to custom mode so that you can expand the drop-down menu to choose entire feature will be installed on local hard drive. After installation, please check whether Microsoft Office Word has an EndNote toolbar. Now let's start using EndNote. You can find EndNote software in the application menu. As I mentioned, every file created by EndNote is called a library. After launching the EndNote from the application, the first message that appears is asking you to open an existing library or create a new library. Now choose Create a New Library. You can also create a new library by the toolbar above. Please click File, New, and next, just like creating a new file in any software, choose the location, give it a name, and click Save. Then you will see a new and blank library just like this. When you open your EndNote library, you will see the different panels in the library window just like this. Above is the toolbar. The reference you collected will appear in the middle. If you click on one of them, you can preview the summary or add it in the right panel. The left side is Group panel. The search bar is in the upper area. And also there are hotkey panel can help you perform some function directly. Each EndNote library has two components, an ENL file and a data folder with the same name. The ENL file stores your bibliography information and the data folder keeps your full text. When you close EndNote, next time you can click the ENL file to open the library again. Most importantly, when you move the library to a new location, remember that both files must always be kept together. If you lose one of them, your library may crash. Please save your EndNote library only on your local computer hard drive. Do not save your file on the cloud storage such as iCloud, OneDrive, or Dropbox. It may cause some issues. I'd like to emphasize again that if you need to backup or copy your library to a USB drive, hard drive, or another computer or another laptop, be sure to move both files together to avoid losing any data. I'm going to demonstrate how to create an EndNote library on my computer. Now go to the application, menu and search EndNote. When the pop-up window shows, click on Create a new library. Remember, do not save it on OneDrive or iCloud. It's OneDrive. No, let's go to the other disk. And you can give it a new name, or like this one. The default name may be my EndNote library .enw. Next, you will have a new blank library just like this. Let's check the file location. There are two files. This one is ENL file, and the other one is data folder. Both the file and the folder must always be kept together. Next time, you can double-click the ENL file to open the library, or launch the EndNote library first, then choose Open Recent or Open the library. Now it's time for you to practice. Please create a new library in EndNote and check the ENL file and data folder's location. If you have not installed EndNote, you can follow the step 1 to 7. In next part, I will introduce 3 methods to import reference into the EndNote library. The first method is keying manually. Sometimes we need to add a reference manually, such as paper print, website, newspaper article, government document, or very old or unusual reference. Click the toolbar on the reference, then New Reference. You can also use the hotkey there. The next step is choose the appropriate reference type. Select different reference type will display different corresponding fields. A journal article has the journal name, volume, issue, and while a book maybe has the editor and the publisher. After selecting the reference type, the following step is to enter the bibliography information into the corresponding fields one by one. Take this journal article for example. Author name should be typed as the last name followed by a comma and the first name. If there are multiple authors, enter each author's name on a separate line. Author number 1, enter. Author number 2, enter. If it's in red, it means it's the first time appear within this field in the EndNote library. If the author is an organization, the organization unit name must end with a comma. Next, fill in the other text such as year, the title means the article title, journal name, the volume, issue number. If some journals only have issue number, you can skip this field. Once you have finished entering the information, don't forget to save. Then close the reference in the upper right corner. Later, you will see a new reference in the library. If you need revise the record, you can click on the reference and switch to the Edit tab. If you have a full text file, then you can manually attach the file to the bibliography record. You can use the file attachment function. There are 2 methods. You can select the reference and switch to Summary tab on the right-hand side, then click Attach File. Or you can select the reference and switch to the Edit tab, then scroll down to find the attached file. Next, find the file you want to attach. Please check this icon. And then click the Save icon. You can attach all the related documents such as a PDF, Word document, presentation slide in PowerPoint, or research data in Excel. Next time, you can find all these files by clicking the reference to see. As a reminder, these attachment files are stored in the data folder. Okay, the second method for collecting reference is to directly export them from databases. Exporting reference is more convenient and efficient than manually entering the reference. The process basically includes 3 steps. First, select the reference you want to export. Second, look for the export function you may call export, download, or save. Next, choose the export file format like the following: ENW, RS, or CIW, or NBIB. Usually, the easiest way is to select the format that mentioned EndNote. Then click the download file to import the reference into EndNote automatically.
Note that it will not include the full text or PDF.
I will introduce how to export reference from the following databases: Web of Science and Academic Search Complete are databases that NTU has purchased. PubMed and Google Scholar are free. To use database, you can go to NTU Library website, click the Search tab Database. You can type a specific database name or click the link below to browse all our databases. Let's look at the Web of Science database. It covers high-quality scholarly journals in multiple disciplines such as SCRE, SSCI, and AHCI. Now enter a keyword in the search box. Here are the search results. Select the article you want to keep and click Export and choose EndNote Desktop. Then confirm your selection. In the record content, choose Full Record and then Export. A CIW file will download it and click on it. Next, the reference you select will be automatically imported into your EndNote library. For Mac user, if double-clicking a CWYW file doesn't work, you can try another way to import the reference. You can open your EndNote library, go to the File menu, and select Import. Choose the file you want to import, such as a CIW or SENW file. Click the option at the bottom left. In the import option, please choose Multi-Filter Spatial. Then click Import to add reference to your library. I'm going to demonstrate how to export reference from Web of Science. First, open the EndNote library I just created. Let's go to NTU Library's website here. Type a database name like WOS here and search. Maybe you can use, if you want to use all our database, you can click the link below. It will show this page. In topics, there are the Web of Science. You can click it and please scroll down to the blue hyperlink. It will open the Web of Science database. Now we are on the Web of Science. I use forest therapy as an example. Okay, and click Export. Check the records you want to keep. And click Export and export to EndNote Desktop since we are using the computer. And in the record content, please choose Full Record and Export. There will be the CIW file be downloaded. Wait a minute. Yes, there is a CIW file. Click, and there are 3 articles imported into the EndNote library. You can use the Edit tab to check every field are in the EndNote library. Okay, next I will introduce the Academic Search Complete ASC, which is one of the databases on the EBSCO host platform. It provides academic journals covering a wide range of disciplines, including science, social science, and humanities. Let's search the keywords. And then check the record you want to keep. Then scroll up. There is a Cite tool icon. Don't forget to switch to Export Citation. And there is a Export RIS format. And wait for the RIS file. And click on it. The 3 articles are imported into my library. Let's go back to our slides. The following example is PubMed, a medical literature database. After searching the keyword, select the record you want to keep and click Send to choose Citation Manager. Check your selection and click Create File. This time it will download an NDIB file. Click on it. The reference will be imported into EndNote. The next database I want to introduce is Google Scholar. Google Scholar can also export the reference to EndNote, but you need to do some settings for the first time. On Google Scholar's homepage, click the menu icon in the top left corner, select Settings, then choose this one, Search Result, and show links to import citation into EndNote, and save. After the setting, you will see import into EndNote under each record. Click on it, then download the ENW file. The reference will be imported into EndNote. Here's Google Scholar. Since I just finished the setting in the upper left corner, now I search the keyword. And there is an import into EndNote under each record. I choose this one. And there is an ENW file. Click on it. The reference is import into this EndNote library. Okay. As we mentioned earlier, export reference from the database you will only collect the bibliography information. So EndNote provides a find full text function to automatically search, download, and attach full text. And you need to do some settings for the first time. For the Windows system, click on Edit, then Preference. If you use Mac, click on EndNote 2025, this icon, and Settings. The next step is click the full text and check these full text sources and enter this URL of the NTU library in the Open URL pass box. Because the URL is too long, I will tell you where to copy and paste it. Let's go to NTU Library's website, click on Research Support menu, then there is a Reference Manager EndNote page, then you can click the URL path for find full text. It will direct to another page. You can copy this URL in orange and paste in your EndNote Open URL path box here. After completing the preference setting, you can follow the step to find the full text. First, select one or more reference, right-click the reference, then select Find Full Text. I suggest that you do not select over 100 references at a time, because the database company will always detect any unusual behavior on the website. Using the Find Full Text function and choosing too many references may sometimes be considered an illegal download. Besides, it may take a longer time to download and slow down your computer. As a reminder, if you are on campus, connect to NT Wi-Fi. If you are off campus, you must set up VPN to get the full text. Then EndNote will automatically search the full text for you. The processing status is displayed on the left panel. You can see the search result here. When it shows found PDF, it means EndNote successfully found the attached the PDF for you. If it's not found or only found URL, don't give up. You can try the Open URL link. If you want to use Open URL link, just right-click the reference without full text. Then you can try Open URL link or Open URL. You might be able to find the missing full text through NTU Library's website or the publisher's website. Then download the file and attach it to EndNote. But what if the link still cannot work? Please search the article in NTU Libraries or other database by yourself. Before using the Find Full Text function, make sure to connect to NTU Wi-Fi and click on the Edit and Preference, Find Full Text checklist for sources, and copy the URL from NTU Library website. Okay, then I check this for reference and right-click Find Full Text. It may take a while.
Then you can check the search results.
EndNote found the PDF, so you can see the pay-per-click icon. Double-click the reference. You can see the PDF in the right column. If it's not found or only found the URL, let's check the other ones.
Right-click Find Full Text. Then wait a moment.
There are two articles of found URL. Click one reference and right-click Open URL link. Or if it failed, you can use the other one. Open URL. Now it's the article and download the PDF file. Download. Then double-click and you can switch to Edit tab and scroll down to find the attached file. I just find this article and click on Save. You will see the PDF is here.
Let's go back to the slides.
The methods we introduced earlier involve collecting bibliography information first and then finding the full text. Now I will introduce a method that reverses the process, PDF import. If you have already downloaded many PDF before using EndNote, you can use this function to import the bibliography and full text at once. The method works under the condition that PDF has DOI embedded. DOI started to be applied published article around 2000, so will not work for older articles without DOI or those scanned document or Chinese document. If your PDF has DOI number on it, after importing the PDF, the bibliography information will be imported into EndNote at the same time. You can import a single PDF or multiple PDF files. When importing the PDF, you must need to connect to the internet. Now let's import a single PDF to EndNote. Under the File menu, choose File, Import File. In the pop-up window, choose the PDF file. And remember, the import option is PDF. Then click on Import. The PDF will be imported into EndNote. You can see that EndNote also imported bibliography information. You can also import several PDF in the same folder at once. Click File, Import, and Folder. In the pop-up window, choose the PDF file folder. If you have subfolder and want to keep the original folder classification, please check the two options below. Then import option is PDF. EndNote imported the folder structure and the PDF that were in the subfolders. So it's useful if you have a lot of PDF in the folder and want to import all of them to EndNote at once. If EndNote cannot detect a DOI, the bibliography information will not be successfully imported. All you will get is an empty record with the PDF attached, where only the file name appears in the title field and other fields are empty. So you need to fill in this missing information manually. I want to import a single PDF file. Choose the PDF file. And import option is a PDF. Import it. Wait a moment, it may take a while. Now the PDF itself and the edit, you can switch to the edit to check the title, journal, volume, issue. They are all imported. Let's import multiple PDF in the same folders. File, import folder, and choose. I want to import this folder and check these two options and import option, choose PDF. It takes a while, and later you will see the folder structure. Please wait a moment. There is a group set named term project, and there is a group, and there is another group, and there is a third group. For example, this article has the PDF file and the bibliography information. But I want to tell you a special case. Sometimes EndNote cannot detect the DOI, so it's an empty record with the file name here. So you can go to the PDF file and copy this title and switch to Edit tab and paste it. Then switch again, copy the author name. Author name should be typed as the last name followed by a comma and the first name. Save. Okay, then you can fill in other fields by yourself. Let's go back to our slide. After collecting lots of references, you will need to manage them, especially when dealing with multiple projects. In this part, we will introduce some useful management functions for you. Let's start with the groups. The groups can make it easy to arrange a large library into subsets. There are 3 different kinds of groups. I will introduce them one by one. First, let's create a custom group. Just click My Groups, then choose Create Group. The new group will be located under My Group. You can give it a new name by right-clicking and selecting Rename Group. After create a custom group, you can select a reference and drag them to this group. Besides, a reference can be assigned to more than one group. There is a special type of group. It calls Smart Group. It uses search criteria to classify and organize references automatically. It updates as a reference are modified or when new ones are added into the library. After right-clicking My Group and Create Smart Group, a pop-up window will appear. You can give it a name and save out the search criteria. For example, I select any field contains baseball. So, reference that contains baseball in the bibliography information will be automatically classified into these smart groups. Next time, if I import reference with baseball into EndNote, it will also be added to this smart group. Here's another feature to combine several groups. Combination group is for merging existing group using Boolean operator and or not, which means to include or exclude the specific groups. Right-click on My Group and Create from Groups to open up a new window. Then select Group from the list and use the Boolean operator to create a combination group. For example, I select the healthcare or the lung cancer group, and I call it a term paper since I have to read this article in this semester. Combination groups are dynamically updated with combined reference from other custom or smart groups. Besides, you can create a group set to organize your numerous groups. To create a group set, please right-click My Groups. Then you can drag some group into group set. For example, I create a sports set, and the baseball, soccer, tennis can be dragged into the group set. As a reminder, if you delete a reference from a custom group, the reference will only be removed from that group. It will still remain in the list of reference. But if you delete a reference from smart group or combination group, the reference will be moved to trash because it no longer meets the group criteria.
Now I will hand it over to my colleague Mei-Mei to continue.
Apart from the group function, tag is another way to organize references in EndNote library. Tags are labels that can be used to classify the references. To create a new tag, click on the plus icon near My Tags, then give it a name and choose the color you like. There are 7 colors to choose from. Then click on Create Tag. So you can use the Control key to select more than one references and drag it to a tag. A single references can be assigning multiple tags like this. Then tags appear as color code next to the references title, allowing for quick visual scanning of your library. If you need to modify the tags with the specific references, you can switch to the Edit tab, then click on the Manage Tags at the top. You can delete a tag, choose from the existing tags, or create new tags for these references. Next, if you collect references from many databases, you may accidentally import the same references in the EndNote library. It is crucial to remove duplicates before you start writing in EndNote Word. If you don't, EndNote will treat identical papers as different sources. This may cause serious formatting errors in your citation and bibliography. So you can use Find Duplicates function to reduce redundancy. go to Library menu and click Find Duplicates. If same references are found, EndNote will display a dialog like this, where you can compare them and decide which version to keep. You can copy and paste information between references if necessary. You can click on Keep this record to keep the most accurate information in one reference. Then the other one will be moved to the trash. If you want to keep both record or decide later, click on Skip to go to the next duplicates. If you decide to skip or cancel, references are held in a temporary duplicates references group. Those duplicates references will be highlighted so you can review them later. By default, EndNote identifies duplicate references in a library as references of the same references type with matching author, year, and title field. You can modify the criteria for matching. Click Edit or EndNote 2025 for Mac, then go to Preferences, and then select Duplicates. Then you can edit the criteria. Finally, here's some personalized function. The rate and read features in EndNote are simple but powerful tools designed to help you manage your research workflow. The mark in front of each reference is to identify whether the reference has been read. This helps you see at a glance which new articles you still need to review. And here's a rating column that you can use 1 to 5 stars to represent the importance. These two functions to help you sort references. Next, I'm going to demonstrate how to use Find Duplicates. So first, let's click on the All References to ensure we are checking your entire library. Then go to the top menu and select Library and Find Duplicates. So you'll see a window pop up displaying two records side by side. EndNote compares the author, year, title, and references type. You can review them one by one and click Keep this record. And EndNote will keep the record you select. Or you may have many duplicates. For example, there are a lot of duplicates. So you can click Skip or Cancel. Then you'll see EndNote has created a temporary duplicate references group. Then EndNote has automatically highlighted the duplicates copies in gray while leaving the original records unchecked. So all you need to do is press Delete on your keyboard, or you can just right click and move those duplicates references to trash. Now let's move on to part 5 using EndNote with Word. After installing EndNote, you'll see EndNote 2025 tab. Then use this tab to insert and measure citation easily. EndNote toolbar is also known as Cite While You Write, CWYW. I will cover 4 key functions of Cite While You Write. First, the core function is insert citation. EndNote can be combined with academic writing to cite the references you have collected, and it will automatically generate the citation and references format for you. Let's start by inserting a citation. First, go to your EndNote library. Select the references. You can select multiple references at the same time. You can use Control key on your keyboard to select the references in the list, or Shift keys to continually select the references. Then go to your Microsoft Word document, position your cursor where you like the citation to appear, and then on the EndNote toolbar, click on Insert Citation, Insert Selected Citation. After inserting an in-text citation, EndNote automatically formats it according to the selected style. Let's check the top. Now the style is APN 7 style. You'll see the citation represented in the sentence you just click, and the references list will automatically appear at the end of the document. If you need to change the output style to meet specific journal, publisher, or institutional guidance, click the Style drop-down menu and select desired style from your favorite, or choose select another style to browse through all available styles. EndNote will then automatically switch the citation and references format to the new style. For example, if you select number style, you will see the citation appears as number in their order of appearance. The references list at the end of the article will also be ordered by the citation number. Here's another way to insert your citation. Open the EndNote toolbar, click Insert Citation button with magnifying glasses, this one, and this will open a search window. You can type a search word, series of terms or phrases in references you would like to cite inside an open EndNote library. Then click Insert to add it to your document. Next, I would like to introduce a new feature in EndNote 2025 called Cite from a PDF. This feature enables users to highlight texts with a PDF in EndNote and automatically insert both the quote text and the corresponding citation directly into your document with just a single click. How to use Cite from a PDF? In your Word document, place a cursor at the location where you would like to insert a quote with a citation. Then in your EndNote library, locate the references you'd like to cite and click it to open the references panel. Navigate to the PDF tab within the references panel. To view the PDF in a separate window, click the Open the References in a new window icon. Then highlight the text you wish to quote directly within the PDF. Then you can click the quotation mark icon in the upper right hand, or just right click and select Copy, Quote, and Citation. The highlighted text will be inserted into your Word document, followed by the corresponding citation formatted according to your selected style. This feature ensures the quotations are properly cited and easily integrate into writing workflow. Now, I'm going to demonstrate how to insert citation. So open your Word document and open your EndNote library. So place the cursor you like the citation to be appear, and then go back to your EndNote library and select the references. For example, I select this 3. Okay, go back to your Word document and select Insert Citation, Insert Selected Citation. Now you'll see EndNote has automatically inserted the citation for you, and you can see at the end of the document also the references. Another way is to click the Insert Citation button with the magnifying glasses. This will open a window. So you have to key in your keywords. And maybe these 2 articles. So this function can also insert citation. Okay. Now we check the style is APA7 style. If your professor or the advisor asks you to change style, maybe you can change to number style. You will see EndNote automatically change the style, also the references. Sometimes if you change the sentence, then EndNote will automatically change the order. Give it a time. Okay, you can use update citation and bibliographic. Then you can see the order of the references will be changed. Okay, we change back to APN. And if you want to cite from a PDF, then go back to your EndNote library and select the references with PDF. Highlight the text you want to cite. Then click this quotation mark, and you will see EndNote has cite from the PDF directly. Okay, I will continue to the next section, edit and manage citation. Okay, after adding citation, you might need to delete or change their format. Please do not use the delete or backspace key on your keyboard to manually remove or edit citation in your Word document. Manual deleting them will disrupt the EndNote formatting. You must use EndNote's built-in edit and manage citation function instead. To remove citation, click the Edit and Manage Citation function on toolbar. So the pop-up window will display all citations in this document. Find out citation you want to remove and click on the inverted triangle on the right side of Edit References to expand the drop-down menu. Next, select the Remove Citation and click OK. The citation will be removed. And here's another situation. The original citation format is author, comma, year. All of them are in a bracket. But if this citation needs to be placed in the beginning of a sentence like this, that should be changed to this format. Only year in the bracket and without comma. Let's see how to change the format. Click Edit and Manage Citation again, and select the references. Then click and expand the formatting drop-down menu to customize the appearance of individual in-text citation. If you select the second option, display as author bracket year, then the in-text citation will change the format according to your edit. You can present author information outside of the parenthetical citation. You can also add a prefix, suffix, or page number to an in-text citation. In some citation styles, the cited paper number is required to appear in the in-text citation. You can also use this function to edit. Again, click Edit and Manage Citation and choose the citation you want to edit. Then type the cited page number in the page field, then click OK. The cited page will show in the citation. Next, I'm going to demonstrate how to edit your citation. So go back to our Word document. For example, if I want to delete one of the references, then I cannot use the backspace key on my keyboard because EndNote will automatically reformat it. So I have to use the Edit and Manage Citation. And click the inverted triangle, then remove the citation and click OK. Also, at the end of the document, the references will be deleted. If you want to change the formatting of this citation because it's in front of the sentence, then again click Edit and Manage Citation and click the formatting drop-down menu and select author year. See, it has changed the formatting. And if you want to add page number, then again click Edit and Manage Citation. So the page number will show up. But please note, page number will only appear if the reference style includes them. If I change to another style, you can see the style does not require page number, so it won't show up. Okay, so let's continue. When your manuscript is finished and ready to submit it to your advisor or share with a team member, there's one final step you should take. Remove the EndNote field code. This converts the document to plain text and prevents formatting errors for your recipient. In Word document, the citation and references inserted from EndNote have hidden field code with the gray highlight. As we mentioned earlier, you cannot edit or delete them directly using a words function. The field code can normally work only if the EndNote library and Word document file both exist on the computer. But if you send a document with field code to others, they might not read the citation without your EndNote library. Sometimes EndNote may not fit what you need in a specific style. You might edit the citation format by yourself. In this condition, for breaking the link between Word and EndNote by converting the document to plain text is needed. This function in Windows and Mac has different locations. Click on Convert Citation and Bibliography, then select Convert to Plain Text for Windows. For Mac, please click on Tools, then click Convert to Plain Text. Then a dialog box will appear informing you that a copy of your document without any field code will be created. Then click OK. So you can save the new version of your document with a slightly different name that indicates it is the version without EndNote field code. Let me remind you again, the Convert to Plain Text function creates a new version of your document that does not contain any EndNote field code. This new file is simple Microsoft Word document. The new plain text file can no longer be updated or reformatted by EndNote. You can safely edit, delete, or send this file to others just like a normal document. However, if you need to add, delete, or reformat citation, you must return to your original document. Therefore, always keep a safe copy of your original Word document in case you need to make future edits. Okay, now finally, let's look at the last step before submission, convert to plain text. So go back to our Word document, and this very simple step, just convert citation and bibliography. For Mac, please click Tools and then click Convert to Plex. So a warning box will appear reminding you that this creates a new copy. Just click OK. So Word has opened a brand new unsaved document for me. Let's compare the two. So in the original document, when I click a citation like this, it turns gray. That means the EndNote code is still active. But this new plain text, so when I click on the citation, it's just like a normal text. There's no gray highlighting. The link to EndNote is completely broken. So you can just delete the citation you don't want. But at the same time, you have to go to check the references and delete by yourself. And remember, if you ever need to change the style, there's not working in the new plain text. Not working. So you have to go back to your original document. So always ensure you have saved your original document, okay? Finally, we are in our final part. I will introduce two bonus functions, key takeaway and synchronization. These two functions require EndNote web account. If you have a full version of EndNote 2025, you will be offered free access to EndNote Web for 3 years. EndNote Web is newly redesigning web platform available exclusively for the user of EndNote 21 and 2025. EndNote 2025 also introduced Research Assistant, a new generative AI feature designed to streamline the research discovery and writing process. Besides, tags are also fully available in EndNote Web. You can create, edit, and manage tags online just as you would in the desktop version. Furthermore, tags created on the web will automatically sync to your EndNote 21 or 2025 desktop library and vice versa. Finally, Cite While You Write is available for EndNote 21 and 2025 customers in Google Docs via the Google Workspace Marketplace, making it easier to write papers, collaborate with others. but due to time constraint, we will not talk about this part today. And how to create EndNote web account. For Windows, go to your Edit menu, then choose Preference. For Mac, go to EndNote 2025, then select Sync and choose Enable Sync. If you don't have an EndNote account or unsure, click Sign Up. So after you're creating an EndNote web account, you can use this function. Key takeaway is powered by the new Research Assistant. This tool analyzes the PDF of journal article to provide a short summary of its key point. This helps you quickly understand a document's relevancy to your specific research. But this feature is available on both EndNote 2025 desktop and the EndNote web once you have synced your library. So how to use the key takeaway function in your EndNote library, locate the references with PDF. Please note that a PDF of the article must be attached to the EndNote references to use this feature. And navigate to the PDF tab within the references panel. Then use the Show Research Assistant button to open the key takeaway for the PDF. To use Research Assistant, you need to sign in to your EndNote account. So let's look at the key takeaway. It starts by giving you a short paragraph or one phrase summary on what the document is about and a list of additional topic addressed within the document. Beyond key takeaway, EndNote Research Assistant offers a powerful interactive feature. User can chat with a document and engage in natural language conversation with the full text of a document. So you can ask specific questions, clarify concept, and extract target information directly from the source material. So you can type your question here, then the Research Assistant will generate some content. But please note that this content was generated by AI, so should be independently verified. Next, if you work in multiple locations, you might prefer having access to the contents of your EndNote library available on all your devices. Synchronize allows you to maintain consistency of the library content across different computers. You can create multiple libraries in EndNote, but only one library can be designated as your sync library at a time. EndNote will copy all references in your EndNote desktop and online libraries to the other library during your first sync. Once synced, EndNote will reflect any library changes made in your designated sync library on all devices. To activate the synchronization function, you can go to Preference, as we mentioned earlier, or just click Library menu and select Sync. Then sign in with your existing EndNote account, then click OK to begin the synchronization process. You can control how EndNote syncs your library in two ways. In Preference, you can check the Sync Automatically option. Then EndNote will check your library for changes and sync automatically every 15 minutes. Or you can leave this option unchecked and only perform a sync manually. To do this, click the Sync status in the group panel and click Sync Now. In the Sync status area, you can also view the details of your latest synchronization. This process synchronizes your desktop and online libraries. After syncing your desktop and online libraries, all your references and attachments will be available both on your desktop and online through any web browser. So as shown on the picture, you can see on my desktop version and the EndNote web, they all have the same references. Here are some notes about synchronization. Before you're starting to sync the EndNote library, it's suggested to back up your library. and do not move or rename your EndNote library files after they are synchronized, as this will break the link to the sync target library. And sync is designed to work with only one library on a given computer. Attempting to sync multiple libraries will merge references of both EndNote libraries, so be careful. Okay, so now let's explore key takeaways. So first, select references from my library, and these references must have a PDF attached. Next, you can look at the label and click this research assistant. So yeah, it shows the key takeaway for you, and you can also use chat with the document library. Let's try it again. This one I already think. Click the research assistant. So you will see key takeaway. I just ask questions about research method, then generate the content from the PDF. Okay, so as we approach the end of the workshop, now let me share a few more useful sources guides to help you further. So as we mentioned earlier, you can go to our EndNote guide page on our library website. Just choose the research support and select the references manager EndNote. So beside the find for text, you can find the tutorials and troubleshooting cases which guide you in using EndNote. If you would like to download the slides from today's session, they are available on our first workshop webpage. So we will upload both recording and the slides after the class. The presentation slides will be available soon, while the recording will follow later due to editing. If you like to explore the advanced feature for editing output style, we invite you to watch our online tutorial. Please note that while the video was recorded using an earlier version of EndNote, the core concept and workflow remains the same, so you can still use it as a guide. Okay, welcome to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Line, and YouTube for news and updates. We invite you to subscribe to stay updated. If you have any further questions about EndNote, you can visit the service counter on the first floor of the main library, or feel free to email us. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.